Okay, good. I'm live now. I can hold on. All right. Yeah, I can see the volume is working. Right. I just, I subbed this channel, and the last video that I made was about Midwest audits, and I'm going live again because he just made a premiere, and basically it's a simple sign that he makes or that he made, and it's trans women are men. Okay, I'm gonna post the link on here. Um, there it is. So now, Pinky, how are you? Hopefully, all is well with you. I saw you in the chat room, so good to see you in here. I said I was gonna do a live stream, which I'm doing right now. So there's the link. Just people who want to watch this, be careful because for me, the beeping hurts my ears. Right, so I had to turn down the volume a little bit because there's many people protesting, and so he says he's a protester, but to me he's just I'm good. Thank you, Pinky, for asking me that. Melinda, thank you. um I'm gonna go back to work this week. On Monday I talked to the manager, and so he knows that I have back problems. So but that's besides the point. That's my own personal stuff, right? So I'm watching this. I mean, I've watched when I first started watching this channel. I was like, man, why aren't people talking about this subject? Because I go through a lot of different subjects, right? Politics. I don't watch the news, and the shape of the earth that we live in, and the lunar eclipse and things like that. But this one is extremely important because I wouldn't exist. Pinky would not exist unless a man and a woman procreated to had intercourse to get together. I watched it yesterday, and a woman was crazy running up to the yeah, right. See, here's the thing. I don't understand why people get so crazy over it. It's the truth. So, like, the woman in the premiere just now that I saw that was getting a bit angry or frustrated said that her sister is trans, and he's trying to figure out, what do you mean? It a he and turned into a she, or wants to be a she, or is it a she that wants to be a he? You know what I mean? Like, the the crazy thinking behind it is amazing to me, and I don't understand why people get so angry about it. It's just the truth. It's the truth. Okay, like I said in my last video, in my live stream, I was born with a penis and testicles. I'm not trying to gross you guys out, but it's the truth. So I don't have a uterus, so I cannot get pregnant. A female is born with a vagina, ovaries, and a uterus, so she can get angry. I mean, pregnant, right? And it's why is it so hard to understand? I don't get it. Like, his message is truthful. Like, normally I go through politics, not politics, but I talk about how I don't vote, right? But this subject is extremely important because without all these woke, okay, I'll put it this way: the so-called woke community that has, wears rainbow shirts and stuff like that, they think that they're like, they can switch from one gender to another. They can't. I mean, if you were if you were let's say you were raped as a kid, let's say I'm gonna go with, it doesn't matter which gender, but let's say you were a boy and you were raped by a man, you eventually at some point, I mean, sex feels good, right? Maybe, not always, but maybe then you like it. Then maybe that boy likes to have sex with men, you know? And that's sick to me, right? Because pedophiles should be in jail for the rest of their freaking life on the first offense, okay? But you know, same thing with women. Women or girls get raped by men or even females. And it's the same scenario. Women who commit those crimes against children should go to prison, not jail, prison for the rest of their life on their first offense. This is, and that's why I think I don't know, I'm not an expert, right? But I think that's how trans women think or men think that they can transform into a woman, right? I don't know. I mean, I'll give you a little story about myself. And I was like 5 or 6 years old, and my father, real father, was drunk, and he said, "Let's go to the bathroom." And I was like, "Okay." Well, I'm 5 years old, right? I didn't know anything, and he said, "Okay, I want you to suck on my dick until you see cream come out of it." And I started doing it, right, because I loved my father. I hate the fuck out of him, but I started crying after a bit, and so I went through that. So that it's disgusting how adults abuse kids. So but here, so I did post a link. Check it out, people. It's really important. This is a very important subject, and I know a lot of people that have been through the same thing that I have been through. And then there's the family members are the worst culprits of this, right? I want to talk about another subject now that I'm bringing it up. It's human trafficking, right? And what that means is kids get kidnapped and taken away, and you never see them again, right? So women have the same, that has happened to them in the same way, and you never see them again. Then they get drugged up, injected like with heroin or whatever, and they're forced to prostitute themselves. Now, this is not exactly in the same line of trans women are men, but it goes along that line period or that timeline. So I want you guys, everyone, to check out this channel. Whoever hasn't, please click on that link, check it out. And I want to shout out to I don't know what her name is. I wish I had her. If she had her YouTube channel, I would actually sub to her channel, because that woman that is with him has a great laugh and a great sense of humor, right? And she is extremely intelligent. Like, she breaks it down scientifically, because some people just don't want to get it. They don't want to understand it. They say you can be whatever you want to be. No, you can't. Like, I'm Mexican, right? Or I'm Mexican American. I'm an American born here in America, but my parents are from Mexico, so I'm Mexican American, right? I can't say, "Oh, I identify as a Chinese person." Like, how can I not be Chinese? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy the psychotic, schizophrenic thinking that people have nowadays, especially kids or young people, and even adults. I mean, adults like that female earlier in the premiere, she was trying to argue her butt off about her sister, which I don't know if it's a real male or a female. She was trying to say, well, that's my sister who's a trans woman, and it's like it's confusing, right? It's confusing because does she mean that he was a man and then wanted to be a female? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, oh my goodness. That's crazy, man. I don't know, but I love this channel because I'm actually from the Midwest. So he's going to be, just so you all know, whoever watches this, he's going to be visiting he's going to go to Springfield, Illinois first. Then he's going to travel to the city of Chicago. I'm not from the city of Chicago. I've been there many times. And you know, usually I take the train there if I want to visit. And he's going to be doing, you know, posting a sign out, trans women are men in the city of Chicago. And I told him, hey man, you better, I didn't tell him because I didn't verbalize it because I just sent them a comment. I said, you better get some pepper spray, bro, because city of Chicago can be crazy, man. People go ballistic, especially the so-called gay community, right? Um, or transgender community, right? And I don't know if he's going to listen to me or not, or view that comment, but man, this guy's great. And that female that's with him, I don't know if they're together, like relationship wise. I know they're friends at least, which is a good thing in relationships to be friends. Um, and she is, hopefully she's gonna go with him. So there should be, they should be oh man, I can't wait till they come by. I'm gonna make a comment on one of his streams, and I'll probably visit the area that they're gonna go if he lets me know. So I'll take the train, walk there. I need to walk more, so I need to walk more. And I remember the last time I actually went to Chicago, I walked for over 10 miles, and and I was like, I took the train, and then the train. Okay, I got off the train, and then it was in Wheaton, Illinois, right? And then I walked for like 2 miles and got the next train. And then once I got there, I paid $7 for the ticket, right? And then I started walking downtown, right? And I videotaped. I'll post it in the I'll post it in the link, or I'll eventually post it. Pinky Twink knows this. Pinky Twink knows this because uh, I actually shouted her out when I was there, when I bought a Chicago style hot dog, right? And it was Buckingham Fountain where I was at, right? And then I went to the Bean, which is, you know, the bean, you know, the silver bean. And it's beautiful, man. Downtown Chicago is actually very beautiful, and embrace it. Um, you know, uh, the only thing is, like, when I was there and uh I was video cameraing everything. Nobody complained about me holding a camera. you know? And it was kind of cool because they were just enjoying their experience. That's it. That's all what that was about. It was just enjoy your experience with your experience in downtown Chicago because there's a lot of cool places around there, you know. So yeah, that was a really fun experience. By the way, when I got home, I was so exhausted from all the walking, I fell asleep like a baby. You know what I mean? Like that was awesome. That was awesome. So yeah, I'll if he lets me know exactly where he's gonna be, I will go there and just videotape and support him. So but anyway, I want everyone to click on that link, whoever wants to, if you haven't already. Click on that link for Midwest Audits. He's doing a great job out there with his friend or girlfriend. I don't know if they're boyfriend girlfriend, and just support them. And you know what? In his premiere, he got some donations. So and it costs money to travel. So you know, if you could donate whatever, $1, $2, $5, 20. I saw somebody donate $20, and so that's cool. Um, so it helps with traveling and what he does because you know what? As far as I know, as far as what he said, he has an actual job, right? So I'm guessing he's gonna do it on a weekend or something like that, which is what he normally does on his audits, and um, because he works a regular job. So yeah, join his channel and support him. And Pinky Twink, I want you to call me. I'm calling you out right now. Call me right now. Okay? No questions. And I want your word. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna end this live stream. Yeah. So yeah, so man, this channel is great. Like I said, I've covered many topics, and this one is one that really truly hasn't been talked about very much. Um, which is unfortunate to be honest with you, because you know men cannot transform into a woman. Oh yeah, I want to mention this one before I leave. Um, I in my last video live stream that I made, I talked about when I was 21 and would go out clubbing with like a group of guys, right? And it was called the club. I don't know if it still exists. I don't care. I don't club anymore. It was called Crowbar, and think we either went on a Friday or Saturday night, and it was like 8, 10 guys that I was with. Um, my best friend that I was with was his name is we called him Rican because he's Puerto Rican, right? And and that club, it was, I guess there was drag queen night, right? I didn't go there for that. I know at least most of us didn't go there for that, but it was drag queen night, meaning men dressed up as a woman, like drag queens, right? And I asked this female to dance. This this she was, I don't know, whatever age she was, about the same age, and she was with a friend, and she said, "Well, if you're gonna ask me to dance, you're gonna have to ask another friend to dance." And I was like, "Okay." So I asked Rican to dance with her friend, and to be honest with you, her friend was not very attractive. But I said, just take the hit for me, man. Just take the hit. And he like just did it. He did it. So we started dancing, right? And then one of the guys in the group started dancing with what thought was a female, but it was a drag queen. It was a guy dressed as a woman, and he started making out with this guy or this drag queen, and it was disgusting. I was like, yuck. And um because to me that's disgusting, right? And I was telling Rican, I was telling my friend, I was telling him, hey, does he know that she is actually a man? And he's like, yeah, but don't say anything. So I was like, what are you talking about? You're his friend. Say something. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. And on the way home, on the drive home, I wasn't driving, by the way. Um, and on the way home, I said, man, Rican, you better say something, man. And he's like, I can't do it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do it then. And I was like, hey, I don't even remember this guy's name. And I don't even care because it's disgusting to me. Right. And I said, you know, the guy the female that you think was a female that you were dancing with was actually a man? And he's like, oh no, you're just jealous. You're just jealous because she's beautiful and you didn't get anybody. And I was like, what are you talking about? I danced with a female and I got her number. And I not nothing ever happened between me and that female, right? Physically. But he was actually angry about that. And I was started to laugh. Like, I can't believe he like actually didn't see it, you know? Like, maybe he likes guys and he doesn't want to admit it, you know? And it was crazy, man. So anyway, I told him, he didn't want to believe it, and that's how, like, trans women are men. So he was making out with a guy. Maybe he knew it and he didn't want to admit it. I don't know, but I was trying to at least explain it to him, you know? So, yeah. So uh just yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream now because I just wanted to go over my experience with this whole trans women are men because I've actually personally experienced it uh through someone else. Um and but Midwest Audits. So Midwest Audits. That's what his channel is. Join his channel, subscribe and like. And if you like my channel, subscribe and like it. I'm going to go through other subjects in the future, but in the meantime, I'm going to stay on this one because okay, so Midwest Artist just posted another video. I just got to hold on. Let me check this out here real quick. Hold on because I want to make sure I'm gonna post it. I post another one that he just uploaded. So we're gonna check this out here. There it is. Okay. Oh, okay. He's all right. So he posted a short about this female that got angry because her sister is trans. No, he doesn't do it every day. I think he does that only on the weekends because he has a regular job, right? as far as I know. Um, so you can check out his channel and see the dates that he posted it up. Okay, so it's usually only once or twice a week. So um, hold on. So I'm gonna post a link here of this short about this short video about this female that gets angry over the sign because she says her sister is trans. So whatever the hell that means, I don't know. Is it a guy or a female? You know what I mean? So check out that video. I'm sure you will like it. And then make sure you sub and subscribe to this channel, or not just my channel, but Midwest Audits. Hopefully, I get to meet him someday and travel to Chicago again. Take some nice long walks and get some Chicago style hot dogs, which I love, and you know, video camera the whole thing. So yeah, thank you for joining. Pinky Twinkie, if you want to call me, my phone is open. Um, so I'm glad that you joined. Hopefully, other people have watched this channel. And so smash the like, smash the subscribe button to my channel, to Midwest Audits. More importantly, him and whoever that female is, if she has a YouTube channel, uh, that's with him, his partner or his friend, sub to her channel. If I can find it, I'll check it out, post a link someday, and put it on my live stream. So, anyway, thank you for joining the live stream, and I appreciate all of you. Pinky Twink, thank you for joining. Whoever else joined the stream, I appreciate it, and I will go on live hopefully soon. I don't know when, but soon, and I will maybe hopefully talk about the same subject, or I might do something else. Um, I posted oh, I'll do that another time, but posted a video about the moon, the full moon, and I had pretty good amount of people watch it and like it. So um it's on my channel, the video, and I described the whole thing. So I'm not going to go into it right now because I'm more focused on this subject. But that's it for now. And I want everyone to uh, say thank you to Midwest Audits, sub his channel, and subscribe and like his channels because he's awesome. And that female that is with is awesome as well. That's all I got. And thank you for watching. I love you all. Peace.